Good evening. This is Tim Zanaletto here at Back to School Night at Thoreau Middle School. Welcome you on behalf of the Algebra 1 Honors Team. Our team is made up of these four teachers: Mercedes Darvish, Natalie Edwards, Wendy Kamen, myself, Tim Zanaletto. Starting off, we'll give you an overview, curriculum and pacing guides for this coming year. And our general goals. Our general goals are to understand practical problems can be interpreted, represented, and solved using expressions, equations, and inequalities. For students to apply understanding of multiple representations of functions to model linear and quadratic relationships, including practical problems, and to use graphing tools to visualize, analyze, and communicate understanding of function, behaviors, and in justifying and verifying solutions. Students will also generalize patterns in manipulating and simplifying algebraic expressions. Through all of this, we strive to incorporate all the portraits of graduate skills into all the above goals. I'm going to skip that one and come back to it. Course syllabus. Throughout the year, algebra classes will build new mathematical knowledge through various problem solving and developing different skills and strategies for solving a variety of problems, problem types. Students will practice communicating mathematical ideas with each other. And we will create and use a variety of representations of learning, doing, and communicating mathematics. Going back to the previous slide, these are the general topics we will be covering, and at the rate we'll be covering them. They may overflow a little bit into one quarter to the next, but in general, we'll start off with expressions and operations, which we just finished this past week. Then we're going to go ahead and go into equations and inequalities, which will be a two-part unit, and then we'll go into functions. Second quarter, we'll do forms of lines, systems of equations and inequalities, exponents and radicals. And third quarter, we'll do exponents and radicals continued. As I say, sometimes they overlap into quarters. We'll have expressions, polynomials, and quadratics finishing out that third quarter. Then fourth quarter, we'll continue quadratics. We'll do variation, and that will bring us right into the SOL end of the year state mandated test. And then we'll do some review, hopefully to help them better prepare for their high school experiences after the school year. Sorry, went back the wrong way. Here we go. We're on this slide. Schoology is one of our main avenues of communication other than the classroom. We obviously always are communicating in the classroom as well, but it will also always be there for them in Schoology. There they can find announcements, assignments, class notes, homework, and the syllabus. Unit overviews will be posted in Schoology at the beginning of each unit, and that provides an overview of the agenda for the unit, important upcoming assignments, and announcements. This information will also be communicated in the classroom, as said before. As far as contacting your teacher, the typical protocol is email us. Those email addresses can be found in Schoology on the course syllabus. Also, you can, when you email us at fcps.edu address, you can expect a response within 24 hours, pretty much any school day or the following school day. If it's not one of those days, please include your period number in your signature or your student's period number, and your teacher will be happy to respond either through the email or in class if it's a student. So, what kind of information about skills, topics, mastery, learning, and grading can be found? Again, Schoology is a really good place to go. We have the unit overviews, the class notes, the homework assignments, those things that we just talked about. They're really well organized there. We'll usually have an archive folder for units previous that are more than one back. And then we'll also have our contact information in the syllabus. As far as grades go, SIS is the place to go for that. And you can find current grades and previous grades to our class, and student-specific notes on graded assignments. If absent, a student should review class notes posted in Schoology and then see their teacher during Eagle time or after school for assistance upon returning to school. Any students can visit their teacher during Eagle time with a pre-signed pass or see their teacher after school. Teachers are available for a minimum of 1 day after school per week. Students should see the teacher's door sign for the most up-to-date information. We will be available as soon as late buses start Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. They recently had thought they would add in Tuesday, but now are not. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the days that there will be somebody available during after school. Assessments. Students will be assessed formatively and summatively. So their typical paper pencil, Desmos, MathSpace, Horizon, Edpuzzle, Kahoot, quizzes, and Socrative are all possible places we could use to help assess students' abilities. Students will have 9 grades per quarter per FCPS policy. Grades will be calculated on a weighted basis in a rolling grade book. Further assessments, please review Parent View regularly to see your child's grades. Grades will also be emailed home several times per quarter. Algebra students should expect homework following each class period. Retests will be given during a 2-week period following the assessment being returned to the students. The students will be expected to correct mistakes, have completed all required unit assignments, and possibly attend a remediation session with the teacher outside of class if they plan to retake an assessment. State mandated testing this year, math inventory will be 2 to 3 times, and the SOL, Standards of Learning test, state mandated test, will be the end of the year only. In closing, we are hopeful that by the end of the school year in this learning environment, students will feel connected to their peers and teachers while leaving with a firm understanding of algebra curriculum. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will look forward to meeting you. Thank you.